Hi everyone, Sailor Moon, Serena here, and I was just in a mood to do another YouTube live stream today. I get in my moods when I do them, and I just happen to have a lot of time, so I'm gonna do it. So on YouTube, I have always been against YouTube mateship. I have never been for it, and I'm against it. All right, YouTube mateship is always shifting its oversight. The YouTube boostering and showing oversight's always shifting all the time. So I want nothing to do with it. Never will have anything to do with it. Too much over oversight shifting all the time. So I have nothing to do with it. And why would I want? And I have nothing to do with it. I don't want to be YouTube mate. I don't want to be stuck upholding the YouTube mateship oversight, which is shifting month to month, year to year, week to week. And YouTube isn't always good at telling you what the new oversights are. And why I want to uphold the YouTube boostering and showings oversight, which is shifting from month to month, year to year, week to week too. Now, a lot of folks like to be a YouTube mate, and some folks are. Some folks, that's the way they make their income, through Alphabet or Rune, through Google, through YouTube, through the former Google boostering thought or showing thought, which has been withdrawn, and now some new tool is going to take its stead. But I've never, ever wanted anything to do with it. And thank God. Why? And I thank God. So, you know. Now you're probably wondering, why did I even start up my YouTube live stream by talking about that? Because there are going to be some newcomers to my YouTube live stream, as well as followers, watchers of our work, who think that, sorry for clearing my throat, who think that I might want to be a YouTube mate, but no, never going to happen. And they might think to themselves, hey, well, you got a lot of watch time. Yeah, well, my watch time is the only thing I got going for myself. Beyond that, I got nothing else. And I might have a lot. My watch time is not flawless. Let's be earnest about that. I don't have good watch time on any of my films. Not my uploads, not my live streams, nothing like that. I might have a lot of followers, but don't have a lot of watch time. And why would I want to be stuck in that thing? So let's get talking about something that everyone on YouTube is always, well, I've been frightened of for many years. Even if you're a nun mate, you're always frightened about it. So I clear my throat. And that would be ownership or ownership law. And a lot of folks out there think that it's this smooth thing, and they think that fair work is something that's always, they think that everyone will look or everyone will believe that their work is fair work. Now, you can do all the work you want to do to your film. You can either shift the lighting, shift the songs, make fun of it, scave it, slide it in any way, and do all these things to it, thinking that you've done enough to shift out your work, to make it a new kind of work, where it's fair work or fair doings or fair whatever you want to call it. But the owner or owners can say, oh no, we still don't see your work as fair work. Ownership law, ownership strike. Or if you're one of those folks out there that wants to fight them on it and say they're wrong, only for them to come back and say, oh, we're upholding our oversight. Ownership strike, if you really get on them. If you're going to be one of those folks that think you're going to go for a lawful war, and you think you're going to get to see a high diva to get your work seen as fair work or not, well, good luck with that, because we all know that it takes a long time. And so there seems to also be a fake Jordan Long YouTube fairway that I just hushed and locked on this live stream. So if you see that one, folks, that's not the true one. The true Jordan Long YouTube fairway has uploads and live streams. This one has none. This one got hushed and locked too. Well, anyway, another thing talk on my YouTube live stream is that there are these fake reckonings going around. There was a fake Xena that showed up on Jordan's YouTube fairway, on Xena's YouTube fairway, and the fake Jordan one just showed up now, and I just hushed and locked her. So if he or she wants to show up with the fake Xena one, I'll hush and lock her there too. Yeah. There's a fake Xena Pappas, which doesn't have any uploads or any live streams. A fake Jordan Long show with no uploads or live streams. They just show up on your live stream and say, something shameful, something hurtful, So yeah. But I just hushed and locked the fake Jordan Long show, so you're never going to hear from her again, at least not on my side. I won't hear from her. And you won't hear from him or her on your side if you've hushed and locked her too. So anyway, this troll or bully or whatever they are, he or she only shows up on YouTube live streams to say stuff. They don't show up on uploads. Hello. So yeah. Anyway, so another thing is some folks out there might wonder themselves is why would someone, make fake YouTube fairways? Well, it's like asking, why do folks bully? Why do they troll? Who knows the answers to it? Only they do. Someone out there thought that they could make a fake Xena Pappas YouTube fairway and show up on the true Xena Pappas YouTube fairway, then show up on the true Jordan Long YouTube fairway, thinking that they would not get hushed and locked, and they are. So, yeah. So if you happen to see a fake Jordan Long show, this Jordan Long show does not have any uploads, no live streams, no followership board writings, nothing. There's a fake the fake Xena Pappas is the same way. No uploads, no live streams, no followership board writings, nothing. It's Sid Kenny Brown, my friend. Hi there. Thank you for being on my YouTube live stream. Now when I get back to what I'm going to talk about now, is that in the Sailor Moon followership, and I always keep coming back to the Sailor Moon followership, when I first started out, I had a lot of followers. Well, a lot of followers. Some of them were watchers, some were not. And I got a lot of hate too. But over the years, I learned how to deal with these haters or bullies or trolls or whatever you like to call them. I just hush and lock them. I don't watch their films. I don't watch their uploads that are live streams. I don't read what they have written on their films or on their fairway or what they're writing on their followership board if they happen to have it or not. I don't. And I make it as so boring that they don't even want to do anything anymore. So someone out there might say, well, if there's a fake Xena Pappas and a fake Jordan Long show, how do I know the true one from the fake one? Well, the start dates. Look at the start dates if you can do it. 2, they have no uploads and no live streams. So unless they start uploading or live streaming films, you're not going to see them if you use the handle. So at the end of the day, the only handle, if you put in Jordan Long show or Xena Pappas, the handle's going to come up with the first 2, not the fake ones. So that's how you're going to know. So anyway, it is what it is. If he or she wants to come back under the fake Xena Pappas, let him or her do it. I'll just hush and lock her, and I'll be too fairways of his or hers that I've put on that list. So anyway, yeah. So a lot of folks out there might wonder, why am I not big? Like, why am I not big on the Sailor Moon followership? Well, first off, the folks that are big in the Sailor Moon followership tend to be the doll gatherers. The ones that have every Sailor Moon doll ever made by Irwin and Bandai. The ones that got every film game ever made by Bandai. The ones that got every book ever filleted by either Scholastic or Roundhouse or Random House. Every funny book ever made. They got every clothing ever made. A lot of them are YouTube mates, so they can afford to buy every single thing from Amazon, eBay, and Overstock, and iOffer, and Ideal, and, a Deal Dash, and whatever. And then there are folks like me who play with dolls, and the way that some... Oh. Well, you're hushed and locked now. So the fake Xenopapus showed up. And guess what? Now the fake Xenopapus has now been hushed and locked. That's 2 down. Yeah, talking about that. Okay, and then after that, then you got the Costa players or the South players or the clothing players, the ones that show play as the cells that they're clothed as. And it seems to be that only very few folks on YouTube do what I do. Like, I'm the only one that does it. Back around 2008, when I first came on YouTube, there was no one doing it. And to be honest with you, there are very few of them. And if they are doing it, they're doing the squeeze dolls. So it's like if you do something like this, it's like you're in the outs. But then again, I'm doing something that not really anyone else in the Sailor Moon followership's doing. So it is what it is. You asked about shorts shorts are no good. First off, I can't do shorts because I don't have a wireless far speaker. And the shorts only work through the wireless far speaker and their website tool. And it's sad because it doesn't work on your desk, on your board top. It doesn't work on your middle top. It only works through wireless far speakers through the YouTube tool, website tool. So I can't do shorts, but I can do something that's always going to be big. Uploads and live streams will always be bigger and greater than shorts. Even if I can't do shorts, it's not the end of the world because I can still do the other two. Hello, Sailor Moon. I like your live stream. Gave you a thumb up. Well, thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. So the fake Xenopapus showed up, and he or she's now been hushed and locked on 2 reckonings now. Because I guess in their mind they think that they're going to either bully me or troll me or whatever. They're going to get me to say or do something. They're going to whatever, and it's never going to happen. At the end of the day, I'm never going to leave YouTube. And this bully, hill, or troll just got hushed and locked. And there's really nothing they can do with it. Make it on our YouTube fairway. That's about it. Hi, Sailor Moon. I never caught your live stream. Is this your first one? No, I made many YouTube live streams, starting way back as early as 2026, starting as early as 25th between YL, when YouTube took away the web shooter tool, and I was doing Google Hangout for a year. So it's not the first time I ever did a YouTube live streams. I've been doing them since 25th between YL, back when it was Google Hangout. And then 28 between YL when the YouTube live stream tool started. So no, I've been doing them for some time. I don't do them every day, but I do them every once in a while when I'm in the mood, when I got time to do them. I hope that answers your asking. So anyway, and another thing I want to talk about here, and this is probably just a nitpick. Sorry for clearing my throat, and this is just a nitpick. Hold on, I gotta do something. Ow, my hand, I gotta do something. And I gotta go clean things out of my reckoner, which I think if I do that will stop freezes and lockups, and my reckoner getting lighted up and then going, eh. But there's not really much you can do about any of those things, can you? And probably when I'm done doing this YouTube live stream, I'm probably going to have to go clean things out of Edge like I do. Because I think that's going to help me, but in the day, it doesn't help me that much. Oh, you probably wonder if anyone else is going to be on this YouTube live stream. I don't know. We'll have to see what my mood is. Right now, it's 2:04 p.m., 2:04 in the afterday where I'm at. It might be something else wherever your time stead's at. So anyway, they're always so I clear my throat. So anyway, being Sailor Moon comes with upside and a downside. Well, first off, on the upside is that you got this entrusted followership. It's been around since between 92 YL. The downside is that half of the followership only like half of the things. You got one side of followership that likes the Deke work and the Cloverway work and the Pioneer work or whatever. Those who hate all of that only love the Toei work or only love the Viz work. Those who can't make up their mind, who have a big fight over, who get mad when I call myself Serena instead of calling myself Usagi or Victoria or whatever. Serena is my name in the Deke and Cloverway world. That's my name. Don't call me Usagi. This YouTube Fairway is offshooting from Deke, from Cloverway, from Pioneer, from Renaissance Atlantic, but not offshooting from Viz, and we're not offshooting from Toei. So you could stop calling me Usagi. For a lot of folks out there who watch the Deke one and watch the Cloverway one or Pioneer one or Path Seeker one, I guess, if that's the English word for it, or saw the Renaissance Atlantic or Great Sea New Birth one, then you would know that in a Deke and Cloverway and Pioneer world, my name is Usagi. My name is Serena. My mistake. My name is Serena. And Renaissance Atlantic or Great Sea New Birth offshoot, my name is Victoria. So I'm offshooting only from those ones. Deke, Cloverway, Pioneer, Renaissance Atlantic. Not Viz, not Toei. Stop calling me Usagi. Usagi's my middle name, not my first name. If you want to call me Serena, call me Serena, all right? I will also take Victoria because that would have been my name if the Renaissance Atlantic Sailor Moon had seen a light of day. Which it has only about 3 months ago. Anyway, but I will not take on Usagi because that is not my name. I'm not offshooting from that, only from Deke and Cloverway, Pioneer, or well, English would be Path Seeker. And only be an offshooting, not from Toei, not from Viz. And there's half of the Sailor Moon followership that likes to offshoot those names because they didn't like the names that Deke and Pioneer and Cloverway picked. So they think they're being so cool. whatever. Then they'll come up with a thing as saying, oh, but that was your first name. And I got to call you by your first name. Well, if you know what Sailor Moon I'm offshooting from, you wouldn't say that. All right? Well, as a, it seems that it seems I got 2 folks watching, 5 thumbs up, and I already hushed and locked, the fake Xena Pappas and the fake Jordan Long show. Is the fake Power Rangers Red going to show up next? Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the hater or the troll. Is the fake Sailor Moon for Life going to show up? Yeah, gosh, unlock them there probably. So we're going to have other folks on my YouTube live stream, I guess. I don't, how that's going to go. Sorry for clearing my throat. And anyway, so I got 3 thumbs up. Let's read what someone wrote here. It said, did you see Dean Ambrose keep the AEW heavyweight winnings yesterday? No, I did not watch AEW Dynamite or AEW Might. So no, I did not see Dean Ambrose keep the AEW heavyweight winnings, which he had won at least 3 times so far. Once when he beat Chris Jericho, once when he beat CM Punk, once when he beat CM Punk again. I did not see any of that. Since I only watched WWE, and the wish is going to be, about that. But I guess good for Dean Ambrose then. It said, how does Sailor Moon feel about these violators like the rise of YouTubers, like I don't even know who you're talking about. Someone named Gunn. No, I don't know who he or she is. And I don't know. I don't really keep up that much with the goings on of well-known folks. So I wouldn't know. He or she, I don't know him or her. So I don't know what I think about his or her work. No, I don't know anything about these VTubers or VTakers or, well, I don't know. Sorry, I do not know what you're talking about. I don't know. So forgive me. I guess I'm not iffined, and I guess I'm not learned like some folks out there. So, yeah. Well, it's in the name of the moon, I forgive you. Well, thank you for that. So, anyway, I got 6 watchers, 12 thumbs up. Now, you might think there's other settings on a YouTube live stream, but I could tell you none of them work. They don't really work that much. It says, what is Sailor Moon's beloved How Night Fleet? I like Twix and Kit Kats. And you know me, I might be 45 years old if you go by, and I can shapeshift into Sailor Moon, and then I can go out stunt and fleet. And some folks might say, oh, you can't do that anymore. Stunt and fleet is for babies and walkers and kids and early tweeners, not for grown-ups. Like there's some law or oversight to that. They're like, you shouldn't do that, Sailor Moon. You shouldn't do that, Serena. You've got enough fleets at home you eat. You don't go around asking for fleets on Hallow Evening and Hallow Night. So I guess I gotta bring someone else on my YouTube live stream. Before I do that, here's something that I want to ask any of you folks. Any of you folks a follower of any of my work? And that can be Viz, it can be Toei, it can be Deke or Pioneer, Cloverway. I don't really care, because I'm guessing all you folks have to be Sailor Moon followers to want to come and watch my uploads and my live streams when you have time to do it. And there's going to be, it says, Oil Sailor Earth Ernest be in today. Well, we'll have to see about that. I mean, I can go get Sailor Earth, Ernest P. Worrell, and have him on here. I'll do that. And that's always opened up for some kind of hang up. My fingers. Oh, shit. And it's not like I've been writing all day. All right. Hey, Serena. Hi, Sailor Moon. Hi there, Ernest. Hi, Sailor. Hi, Sailor. So, what is my sister from the past life doing? We're doing very well, having a YouTube live stream. Someone wrote something. It said, I do not follow this YouTube Fairway. I will. It said, hello, Sailor. Hi, Ernest. How you doing? Doing great. All right. So now we're going to get to something on this YouTube live stream that I think we should be getting into. So, in a Sailor Moon followership, there are sides. One side it says there's Sailor Earth. One side it says there's not. Some folks say, oh, well, Darien, Cuba, he was Tuxedo Mask, Evening Wear Hide. He was Kingling Endymion and King Endymion. He's the steadholder for Sailor Earth. Well, and other folks, well, no. He was one. He was the Kingling of the Earth. But he was not the Lord of the Earth or the Overwatcher of the Earth. That fell to Sailor Earth, which made me Kingling Earth in my past. And yes, you might say that Sailor Earth would be an Ichuba kin somehow. But the truth was, I was fostered into... What was your kin name in the past? That's funny, because I don't think that Queen Serenity or Zordon of Altor had a house name. You didn't? No. But you want to know, Sailor Earth, I was locked away for so many years. No, my thoughts were locked away. Queen Beryl and Overling Bao did not want me to awaken. So they made Cena Win happen. So years later, I was the last to awaken. Well, that's not true. Snoop Dogg, Sailor Earth Sailor Stone's the last one. Well, before him, I was. And I showed up years later in 2009 YL, and now I'm on the team. And a lot of folks out there were some folks in the Sailor Moon followership back in the day, like, what was his name? Oh, Nick 2021. Then he became the Asteroid Outlaw before he left YouTube. Then there was Michael Alagi 86 before he left YouTube. And then there was, Megan Pussmucker. She's still around, here and there. And I got Omen Boy, who is, very open-minded to me being Sailor Earth. And a lot of folks are like, Sailor Earth, you broke that oversight. Only girls can be fighters. Hey, Sailor Star Maker and Sailor Star Fighter, Dustin and Jordan broke that oversight. Toei did. And so don't come at me. They did it first. Well, shouldn't you make a following about how you became Sailor Earth? Like, how Mina became Sailor Venus? Or like how Amara became Sailor Uranus? Yeah, Probably got to do something like that, Serena. Well, which reader we got here? Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, pass win. It's all right. Let's see what we got here. Someone wrote down here, it said, how it goes, do you like to shift out the word, the thought of fork, it says, of film. Cannot be from room. Snoop Dogg was Sailor's son. Yeah, Snoop Dogg is in a Sailor Moon world, at least to show the stuff we offshooted from years later when Calvin Cosworth, known as Snoop Dogg, became Sailor's son. It was Nick 2021, Asteroid Outlaw, that first came up with him. And we just offshooted him in, and it would have been the third following when we were dealing with Wolfman and Hart at the time. It says, give me the green light, and then I can off for this hole and hear it. First off, we're filming this in 1080p HD, and that's it. Our Reckoner, our web shooter, can only film in 1080p HD. Oh, we can play stuff, at least stuff on YouTube in 1080p HD and lower. We can even play stuff in 4K, but we can't upload or film anything in it. And I have no running lead of how the 1080p HD makes our live streams look like, you know. So I'm sorry about that. Well, I want to know something is, Sailor Moon, what is your name? Is it Usagi, Serena, or Victoria? It's Serena. Usagi's my middle name. Or it could be Victoria. That'd be a good way to do it. Oh. Yeah, well, how many Usagis do we know? I don't know. I mean, out of all the Dawnlandish names that there are that were borrowed from Dawnlandish into English and other speeches, how many folks do you know have the name Usagi? I don't know. But I know there's a lot of Serenas out there. That's like one of the most well-known Latin borrowed names. And Victoria is a well-known Latin borrowed name. What's Ernest? It's an English name. It's a Germish name. Belongs to both speeches. Yeah. It says Snoop Dogg shapeshift in a Sailor's son, and then it was their starlights. And what's Snoop Dogg? He a boy or girl? All right. When we shapeshift, when I shapeshift, I'm still a man. I, got the long pants and the sailor outfit and the hat keeps. He shapeshift, he gets the pants, he gets his sailor outfit, he gets his sailor clothing, whatever it need be. That's the end of it. We're not following the oversight that the Toei had to follow, that Nakatakaguchi came up with. And a lot of Sailor Moon followers out there, some go, you have to follow Nakatakaguchi's oversight. If I'm Toei, yes, but we're not Toei. We're not Viz. And don't get me started about how Sailor Star Maker or Sailor Star Fighter behaved. That was Dustin, right? Sailor Star Maker was Dustin, yeah. And the Sailor Star fan, the Sailor Star lover English work, his name was Dustin, so Dustin is what his name is. He would hit on you. He'd do all kinds of things. You were only friends with him. He couldn't understand it. But once he learned about Darien, he trusted that. Yeah, and at the end, he told Darien to take good care of me, and Darien said that he would. I would never behave like him. He's like a stead holder for me before I even showed up. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Who's Sailor Who's Sailor Star lover? I meant the Sailor Starlight, Sailor Star Healer, Sailor Star Maker, and Sailor Star Fighter. That's what they were called. I never said there was a sailor lover, but if there was one, it was never me. I mean, for all you know, there could be Sailor Nibiru, whoever that would be. Oh, it looks like Sailor Moon's on today. Yeah, the other Sailor Moon's on today. It said, how's everyone doing this morning? Well, we're in the after day, but we're doing all right. Wherever you're at, it must be morning. So here it's the after day, but we're all doing all right. Thank you for asking. We understand you have Sailor Moon dolls you got from Amazon or Strong Woman once. You should do what we do if you feel like doing it. You don't have to if you don't want to. You know, not everyone can do this. I guess not. Well, I gotta be going, Serena. I'll be going, Sailor Earth. Oh, before you go, who is more of a klutz or a ditz or what do we call it? Meatball head or knucklehead? What's it be? Me or Serena? Why are you asking that for? Because a lot of folks would wonder which ones would be more irksome. If you would ask Sailor Mars Ray, she would say both of them. She would say we both are that way. Yes, she would, Ernest. She would, Sailor Earth. She'd say we were both irksome. We were both klutzes and ditzes and saw babies and meatball head and a knucklehead. She would. Well, that's really not really kind for her to say that stuff, you know, Serena, Sailor Moon. But I know sometimes she likes to be a bully sometimes, but most of the time she's a good friend these days. I gotta get going. Yeah, she's gonna probably come in next. And then, you know, probably come in next and tell us about that stuff. Yeah, probably do. Well, we gotta bring someone else on here now. Looks like the dogs are barking again. Mimi, Buttercup, that's enough. Hi, Mimi. Buttercup, that's enough. Buttercup, it's all right. Hi, Mimi. All right, I guess we gotta let Mimi be on me a bit. Hi, Mimi. Yay, Mimi! Yay! Mimi! This is Mimi! The York Mimi! Pop, doggy, Yorkie! Yay! Yay! Oh, no, you can see Ray has her dogs over. Mimi and Buttercup. Yeah, what about having the dogs over? Yeah, you know, Serena, you shouldn't let the dogs put your tongues in your mouth. Why? Because you don't know where their tongues have been. Oh, no. Put a tongue in the ear. No. Don't eat the earwax. No. I got no food in my mouth, Mimi. No, not the tongue in the ear. Hi, Mimi. No, we gotta do it again. Stop it. I got no food in my mouth. No scratching. There you go. There you go, Mimi. You want to keep in here or not? It's up to you. Come on, Mimi. You want to go in and out? Oh, I guess you want to be in here then. All right, but you can't be hot. But you can't be hot in anything afterwards you did. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hi, doggy. All right, Serena. What? All right, Sailor Moon. All right, Serena. What do you want? It goes, your dog, Mimi, and Buttercup. Buttercup's downstairs. She's the Sitsu, or whatever the English word for that is. Mimi's still in the room right now. All right, Sailor Moon. All right, Serena. Gotta keep this YouTube fairway well from you. Why? You know what? I just learned something. What'd you learn? You're not as mean as you are in the Viz world. Oh, you mean the Ray and Usagi's world is a lot more meaner than the one in your world. Yeah. Just shift the spelling around a bit, but at the end of the day, it's about the same. Are you seeking to be irksome? No. So, anyway, like I was saying, well, look, Sailor Moon, but you came on Sailor Mars, and now we had about what? 5 or 6 watchers or lookers, and now they're gone. I didn't run them off, Sailor Moon. I think you did, Serena. I think you ran them off. Oh, so you're guilting it on me, huh? Or it could just be some YouTube bug or whatever you want to call it that likes to show up from time to time, make you think that you don't have a lot of folks watching your work when they do. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, as you can see, Mimi's laying down on the bed, if you can see it or not. All right. So, they wanted Rini to be on here next. Well, why? I mean, Sailor Moon, you do know that you're not as cool as you think you are, and your glove going down. How the fuck did that happen? What do you mean? I mean, look, Sailor Moon, we had a lot of followers. Now we're only down to, we had 2 watchers. You're running them off. You don't know how to do this right. I don't know how to do this right. Well, just let you know, Sailor Mars, let you know, Ray, this is the only YouTube fairway where this thing is done every day. I don't see anyone else on YouTube doing what we're doing. Yeah. And why is that? I don't know. Maybe because they think that, at the end of the day, Sailor Moon, you can't say that even though we might be the only ones doing this, doesn't mean that you still don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I do. I do know what I'm doing, Sailor Mars. I do. Look at all the followers I have. Yeah, the watch time's not there, but look at all the watchers I have. Might be doing something right. Yeah, if it wasn't for the rest of us doing what we're doing on this YouTube fairway, I don't think your work would have worked out. Oh, that's a mean thing to say, and you know it. That's a mean thing to say that about my YouTube fairway. Well, it's true. You just can't, what were you going to do in the beginning when you started YouTube fairway? Oh, what was I going to do? Geez, I don't know. You should be thankful that I chose to have all of you be on my YouTube Fairway. That I had to go for all that hard work to get you all from Amazon or the ones I got from eBay. You know? And you should be thankful that we could keep doing this. That this would be a thing. Yeah, I think you should just go, Sailor Moon. You should just go, Serena. I got this under running lead. Oh, you do, Sailor Mars? You got this under running lead? Well, at the end of the day, I don't think you do. I don't truly think you got it under running lead. Yeah, I do, Sailor Moon. I do. Fuck, I do got it under running lead. I know what I'm doing. There you are, being mean again. Only because you think that you know how to run this YouTube Fairway more greater than I do. Well, at least my hand do it. There's something wrong with my hand. What do you mean there's something wrong? Because it looks like one's hanging down more than the other. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it's not like you're so flawless. Keep in mind these dolls have keep in mind we ain't like not like you're so flawless. You know, these dolls stopped being sold around, what was it, 2001 YL. So we're lucky to be the way we are now. I'm still watching Sailors. I still hear. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, this hand looks like it's fucked up. Looks like it's bending over. I don't know. So, sorry about clearing my throat. And someone said that someone kept saying they should have Rini on a YouTube Fairway. Why would I want her on there for? She'll either make fun of me or put me down the same way you're doing right now, Ray. Because she's your Sailor Mars. Because she's your daughter from the upcoming. And she would do a lot more cool thing for a YouTube Fairway than you would do. Why don't you just get off my YouTube Fairway now if you're going to be that way? I guess I'm going to have to because I have other things I got to do. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Doggy. Hi, Pup. You want to go out, Mimi? You want to go out now? Just lying on my bed. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Doggy. Well, it looks like we might have to end this YouTube live stream soon. Well, guess what you did, Serena? What did I do, Rini? Oh, Sailor Moon, you ran them all off. You only got one watcher now. You got two watchers now. Yeah, Sailor Mini Moon. You keep this one thing you got to talk about before we end this YouTube live stream. Yeah, you don't got enough time to put Sailor Venus and Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Mercury on it. Or Tuxedo Match. I don't have time for them. Yeah, well, what about Sailor Neptune, and Sailor Pluto? I told you I don't got enough time for them. Bullshit. Don't say that. You don't say that stuff in the upcoming. You're going to say that stuff in the past. Look, we still don't got Sailor Saturn. Look, I'm sorry. She's worth way too much on eBay. Every one of them I go look up is worth too much. I can't afford it. None of my friends on YouTube can afford it. You know? And I'm sorry that she's not on Amazon anymore. And when she was worth too much there too. Never going to get Sailor Saturn. Yeah. It's like you want to get Emerald and Kingling Diamond. They're hard to get too. And then some folks out there might wonder why you can't get them. Because they're worth too much. That's why. I can't afford them. My friends on YouTube can't afford them. What about that one friend? Tsunami Z2 or whatever. Yeah, even he couldn't afford Sailor Saturn last time. He said he couldn't afford Sailor Saturn. You know? Well, someday we got to get Sailor Saturn. But it's like one of those wishes that's just never going to come true. It's just never going to happen. God, I wish we did get Sailor Saturn's doll. But I don't know how that wish is going to be answered. I don't know. I don't know, Sailor Mini Moon. I don't know, Rini, how that wish is going to be answered. And there might be someone who's watching our YouTube live stream or not that goes, "Oh, you're at your interweb asking. You're asking for someone to buy you something." Like it's some kind of bad thing or something. You got YouTube mates who ask everyone to go to their Patreon, their backer, their afforder, their GoFundMes. You got folks that got over shout out box in our live streams where they're getting gouged that way. And none of them and no one says anything bad and it's anything wrong about their behaviors. So at the end of the day, are they going to go and say that I'm in the wrong? I hope not. Yeah, but we never take the upside on any of our followers or watchers. They do it out of kindness of their heart, and we thank them for that too when they do it. I don't know if any of these folks that got their backer and afforder deals with, these folks who got Patreon, French borrowed word, backer and afforder, GoFundMe, go back me. I don't know if they ever say thank you to anyone who gives them gouged for their tools or for their website or their business or whatever they do. Yeah, that makes me think, Sailor Moon said. A lot of these folks are already business folks anyway. So if they're asking for folks to back them up and they're filming, I don't understand that. They're like, "Oh, these films are worth a lot for me." Like, how the fuck can these films be worth a lot for you? You bought your web shooter, you bought your reckoner, you yielding for your interweb each month. Where the fuck are they at? Why they need? They're like, these films are worth a lot. It's like, what's worth a lot making a film? Oh, I get it. Because you folks run a business. You folks got folks doing the lighting, folks doing the shifting work, folks doing the writing work. I get it. That's why you want them to back you up. I understand that. We had 2 folks watching our YouTube Fairway. We need to get Sailor Saturn. I'm sorry we can't get Sailor Saturn Taru. All of her Bandai Irwin dolls are worth way too much on eBay. I can't afford them. Tsunami Z2 can't afford them. And if he was on this YouTube live stream, he'd say, "Sorry, I can't afford her." We can't even afford to get, Emerald or Kingling Diamond. We gotta get them. We could wish that for God. Yeah, but we don't know how God would answer that wish. But yeah, I guess it doesn't harm. I mean, we can ask God and see what he'll do. Yeah, we wish God that we need Sailor Saturn and he'll see what he can do, but he always answers your wishes, but not in a way that you don't think they're going to be answered. But anyway, I guess we're going to get Sailor Saturn one day, Ataru one day, get Kingling Diamond one day, Emerald one day. I guess the other folks from the Bandai Irwin line of Sailor Moon doll, Sega Sailor Moon dolls. You know what you need, Sailor Moon? What? I need an up-to-date offshoot of myself. I mean, this is the Bandai one. I need the Irwin one. You know, the one that comes with Luna Bee or Luna P or whatever, Luna Ball. What to get you an offshoot of yourself one day, a new offshoot. You need a new offshoot of yourself. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, I need a new offshoot of myself. It says, hi, Serena. Hi, Rini. Anyway, we just want to say, well, thank you for coming on our YouTube live stream. It said, hi, folks, I'm back. As you know, you've missed it. Sailor Mars Ray was on a YouTube Fairway. You missed it. You missed it. And Meatball Head over here don't want to get Sailor Saturn Ataru, can't get Emerald, can't get Kingling Diamond, can't get an up-to-date offshoot of myself, the Irwin one, because I can't afford it. And our friends on YouTube can't afford it either. I told you already, Sailor Mini Moon. I told you, Rini. Tsunami Z2 can't afford it. Omen Boy 4 couldn't afford it. If he did, he would have had it. If he had it on, he would have given it to us as a gift. And they're gifts, you know. I don't go around taking any upside on any of my followers and watchers. If they want to give me the gift, that's cool. If they don't, they don't. Well, it's good to see you're back, Sailor Moon. Ha! Every Sailor Moon on YouTube is more cooler than you. How can that be? Oh, well. Everyone that does Sailor Moon does it more good than you. They got the squeeze dolls. So they got the squeeze dolls. Great for them. But if it wasn't for me and what I was doing, you wouldn't be seeing Sailor Moon squeeze dolls films. If it wasn't for Sailor Moon Irwin Bandai doll films. Guess you got me beat there. Well, this offshoot of me came from a website which I don't even think's around anymore, called Anime Toys or Drawing Film Toys. Not around anymore. Didn't give me Luna Bee. Oh, they want that big round thing that we got at Goodwill Givings middle earlier this year. Luna Bee? Well, then go get Luna Bee out then. It was Sailor Earth that made Luna Bee for her and the upcoming. Well, here's Luna Bee, the one that Irwin or Bandai made. So you really think you need a nowadays? It doesn't even work. Serena, you killed the cell pack. I didn't kill the cell pack. You didn't want to put it in. I didn't kill a cell pack. You didn't put the cell pack in to get, so it's not my mistake. You know. Hi. Looks like we gotta go now. You know, I want to thank everyone for coming on this YouTube live stream. You know, and hopefully one day we get Sailor Saturn, we get Emerald and Kingling Diamond. I, Sailor Moon, I Sailor Minimum. See you later. You gotta go clean the dust off of Luna B. All right. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.